Welcome everyone to Elite Dangerous. This is the Apara 5K VR headset, and do you know what? I have shown it on the channel a number of times now, but I do feel it will be a disservice to this headset if I didn't at least try it in Elite Dangerous. And I have been flying in this sim quite a lot, actually. I'm off work at the moment and I've been really enjoying getting to know Elite Dangerous once more, and honestly, this is where this headset really truly shines above anything else that I've tried. I mean, first and foremost, obviously the OLED screen means that when I look out that amazing view there, it is pure black levels. You know, you're not going to get any weird sort of horrible LCD greys. It is pure black levels, and that means everything in a space sim like this. Now, I want to answer a couple of questions. In fact, I've had so many comments and emails asking me, how does the Apara look in Elite Dangerous? Can you read the text? Is it bright enough? The answer is absolutely 100% yes. Now, I've said before in Microsoft Flight Simulator, in the daytime, sometimes, you know, it's just not bright enough when compared to the likes of the Reverb G2. But when you're in a space sim like this and the colours are so dark, obviously, you know, when you're looking at all the stars and everything, the text appears super sharp still, and it's really bright. So no issues there at all. I think the only thing I want to mention really is the colour distortion is still there. Of course, you can't see it in a you know, Elite Dangerous because it's a lot darker. But the only way I can describe it is that, you know, the info bar there, hopefully you can see that on the mirror image. If I, you know, just place that at the upper portions of the display, it starts to go a bit brownish. I think that's partly to do with the latest firmware update, but I am going to be, you know, watching Apara closely, and any updates that I do receive, or if I receive a new version of the Apara, I will absolutely let you know, because this definitely has potential. It really does. Please bear in mind, Apara, if you're watching this, please do make sure that you get motion smoothing support. That's really important. But it does run really well, I have to say, if you've got a fairly beastly computer. So let's just have a little look around here at this station. And you know what? I can just see so much details there. Like, it's incredible. It really is absolutely astonishing. Look at that there. That is amazing. Wow. And, you know, compared to the Reverb G2, this is absolutely, definitely sharper. The sweet spot, however, even though this is a pancake lens design, I'm surprised to say there's definitely still blurriness on the outer edges. It's definitely not edge-to-edge clarity, okay? So if you're looking for that, you're not going to get it here. However, I still think the sweet spot is definitely better than the Reverb G2, and probably better than the Quest 2 as well. The field of view is very impressive for such a light headset. This thing weighs 200 grams. I can hardly even feel it on my face, especially with my headphones. I actually find it balances it really well. You know, the field of view is probably about the same as a Reverb G2 or a Quest, which is, I say, that's a massive feat of engineering for Apara to be able to do that, because anything else in this sort of type of form factor, you're looking at sort of 80 to 90 degrees field of view. I think this is about 100 degrees field of view, absolutely. Right, I think what we'll do now, folks, is we'll request docking, and this is always an amazing experience. You hear the music playing, you can just look around. Honestly, the Apara really excels at this kind of thing. It's just incredible. I will say there's definitely God rays in this headset, which again I'm surprised about for pancake lenses. It's not perfect, folks. It is absolutely not perfect, but I do feel that this has huge potential. Oh, this just feels so good. Oh wow.
Landing gear deployed.
Wow. That never gets old, folks, doing that. I tell you what, if you want a break from your Airbus checklist in Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane, download Elite Dangerous. It is one of the most amazing experiences you can have in VR. It really is. But yeah, this, I mean, just looking around here, 70 Hz, 5K, OLED, it is in many ways what we've always wanted from a VR headset. It just doesn't quite cut it, I don't think, for people who love using Microsoft Flight Simulator in the daytime. It might not bother you guys. It's not like the displays are really, not very bright at all. It's just that it doesn't compare against the Reverb, and I want to make sure you know that and you're aware of that before thinking about, joining the Kickstarter, which I think might have ended now, actually. I'm not quite sure by the time this video comes out. Right, anyway, let's auto launch again. This is just so much fun, folks. It's amazing. And we'll just go and find another, we'll go and find a planet or something, or... It's a great thing about Elite Dangerous, you can spend hours not even doing any missions, just exploring space. And this display is super sharp, it really is. I just hope some of the niggles that I'm mentioning, I hope Apara can figure this out, because they do have a very compelling headset on their hands, they really do. Right, anyway, let's have a look here. Where should we go next? Let's go to HIP 296. Let's check out what's going on there. See, all the colours here, they look really great. They don't fade into the background too much. I think some people are a bit worried about that since the display isn't that bright. But it's bright enough, particularly for space sims, and perhaps if you like flying at night or like horror games, my god, this thing would be amazing for that, without a doubt. Right, let's now go into hyperdrive mode. Hang on, let's just get some speed up here. We might be landlocked at the moment, or mass locked, so we'll just boost out of here a minute. I tell you what, folks, honestly, there's more to VR than flight simulation. There's so much you can do in VR these days, and space sims is definitely one thing I love to do. Here we go then. So this is going to get really fun now, because we're now going to engage hyperdrive, and actually this is also a good test because there's all sorts of different colours that come up on the screen here as we literally just blast off into the I was going to say sunset then, but we're in space. Oh my god, that's amazing. And look, that is impressive. Those colours are coming at me now, and they look really super bright. Bright enough. Not as bright as a Reverb, obviously not, but then you've got those OLED blacks. So it's a trade-off. The question is, are you willing to make that? And wow. Okay, that is a really good example right there. Looking at that huge planet, ball of fire, that is very bright. That is really bright. That is very, very cool indeed. I love that. So, as I say, I think, to recap, the Apara 5K is not perfect. It has colour distortions. It can be a little bit funny, when you connect it to SteamVR, sometimes it will crash. But remember, I think my unit is more of a sort of prototype than the real, sort of official release. Or I'm hoping that's the case. Also, there is definitely a sweet spot. It's not edge-to-edge clarity, and there is God rays. But all these things, they don't really, for me, they're not a deal breaker when I'm doing this kind of thing. Space sims are definitely where this is at. Anyway, let's go and find a station to land at before this video gets too long. Malvern Gateway. Let's check that out then. So please, guys, let me know in the comments, would you like to see more Apara 5K action? Would you like to see more Elite Dangerous action as well? Hang on a second. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to go into cruise mode here. There we go. We're now in super cruise mode, heading to Malvern Gateway. This ship I've got, by the way, is absolutely massive, so hopefully I'll be able to land there. I think at the moment there's more negatives than positives, but if you really crave that high resolution OLED VR experience in a form factor like this, there is absolutely nothing else out there right now. Here we go then. Oh, it's so, this thing about Elite Dangerous, it's so relaxing. And when you see planets going by and it's just a great way to spend some time in VR when you're not really in the mood to do anything too serious in terms of flight simming anyway. And the tracking, by the way, I'm using the SteamVR tracker, and as you can see, no problems at all. I'm only using one base station, which is also worth mentioning. Here we go then. I love this. When you enter a new galaxy, You just never know what you're going to get. Right, so here we go. That looks like a beautiful planet there we're going to go past. Oh. It never gets old, folks. It really doesn't. Look at that. Just the sheer scale of everything in VR is amazing. Wow. That is beautiful. Getting very close to that planet here. Look at that, I can see the craters and everything. This is just spectacular. Here we go, folks. Oh, wow. Look at that there. That is spectacular. Oh, wow. Sorry, folks, I'm saying wow a lot in this video. I know that can be irritating. I do apologise. I can see everything, every single detail of this huge space station. It's all there. Very, very clear indeed. And of course, with pancake lenses, you really enjoy the far distance as well. It's super, super clear. That is absolutely friggin' awesome. Spectacular. When it's all said and done, folks, you know, I've got a lot of VR headsets now. If I'm ever going to be flying in Elite Dangerous from now on, it's absolutely going to be the Apara. Without a doubt. Oh. Oh, folks. This is really, really, really amazing. Oh, yeah. I'm loving this, guys. I am loving this. Now, I've been in the headset now for about an hour. It is getting a little hot, but it's not too bad. Nowhere near as bad as, say, the Vive Pro 2, which I couldn't stand. It's not too bad at all, really. I think for most people, I still couldn't really recommend this headset right now, but there's definitely things happening at Apara, and as you know, if things are improving, I will definitely let you know, for sure. Right, what we'll do then, guys, to finish this little video, we'll go and dock here. If we can, that is. Roger that. Okay, so we're now in autopilot mode, hands off. Once again, and let's just enjoy these views here, folks. With the music. This is so good. You're probably looking at me gawping on the screen because I've actually forgot I've got the camera on today, so apologies. But this is why we do it, folks. This is why we love VR so much. Whether it's flying, racing, you know, sims and space sims, games like Half-Life Alyx, it's all there to reignite our imagination. I think one thing I love about VR is it always makes me feel like a little kid again. So that's really bright there, folks. All these lights, it's bright enough. It's not as bright as the Reverb G2, don't get me wrong, but this,
Scan detected.
I'm not thinking right now this is too dark or it doesn't look very good. I'm thinking this looks amazing. I think that's the best way I can describe it. Look at that. Perfect landing there. So, folks, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know, would you like more Elite Dangerous sort of content? Would you like me to, you know, keep testing the Apara 5K? Just tell me what you want in the comments, folks. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now. Oh, this is so incredible. This is incredible.